Hello everyone. In this short video I'm gonna talk to you about the pawn in chess. This is a short series about how to use the different pieces in chess. As you can see right here, we have two rows of pawns. The black pawns are located at the column 7, the row 7, and the white pawns in row 2. First I'm gonna talk to you about how to move your pawns. As you can see right here, the pawn on 2a can move towards 3a. A pawn can only move forward, as you can see right here. Now the black pawn on 7a is going to do the same. There's also an exception. Pawns can usually move only one tile forward, but in the first turn of their pawn, when they are still on their original rows, they can move two tiles forward in one move, as you can see right here. Now black is going to do the same. Now the piece on 3a cannot move two tiles forward in one move. That's over. It can only happen in the first one. Now the white piece is going to move towards 4a. Now I'm going to show you how a pawn can capture another piece. A pawn cannot capture a piece that is directly in front of it. It can only capture pieces that are to the side of the pawn, diagonally. So the pawn on 5b, the black pawn right here, is going to capture the pawn on 4a, or if there's a piece on 4c, it can also capture that one. As you can see right here, it takes the pawn on 4a. Now the white piece moves forward, only one tile. And now the black pawn on 6a can capture the piece on 5b, as you can see right here. Now there's another special rule with the pawns, and that's right here. If a black pawn on, for example, on 7e is going to move two tiles forward in his first turn, and the white piece is on this tile, 5d, or any of the 5 in the row of 5, but next to it, it can pretend as if the black piece is still on 6e, where my cursor is currently. Now for the white pawn, you see right here, it does as if the black pawn is there. So it can still capture the black pawn right here. So if the pawn moves 2 forward, and in the next turn white moves the pawn towards 6e, it can capture it as if the pawn is located on 6e, but in fact it's just on 5e. This is very special about the pawn. Now the last special thing about pawns is this. It's promotion. Look, if we now got a black pawn who has gone all the way from row 7 to row 2, right here, and we have a white pawn from row 2 to row 7. Now when this black pawn moves one more forward to the tile in row 1, this one, it can promote. So the black pawn transitions to another type of piece in the game. It can choose whatever you want. Of course not the king. So the black pawn right here is going to promote to a queen. You can choose from 4 different pieces. The queen, the bishop, the rook and the knight. Now of course the queen is your best option, and you probably will always choose the queen, but you have the option to choose another piece if there's a very special position and it's better for you to take the knight. Now this is the last thing that pawns have for them, and this is the most useful way to put them to your use. I hope you guys understand now how the pawn works, and if you want to see more videos about chess, you can click on the playlist that's put in the end card. Goodbye.